Hi guys, so it's just turned day 3 of June Project in the early hours of the morning. We're just out with the nocturnal team as we look to go out and serve the community of Leeds, where the rest of you guys are all tucked up in bed, getting some well-earned rest. These guys are out hard at work, so we're just going to look at what they're doing. Your presence. So just here with Alex now, one of the team leaders for Nocturnal team. So Alex, just tell us a bit about what you guys have done just now with the prayer and stuff, and what you guys are looking forward to tonight.
Tonight half of our team are going into Tiger and doing Club Angels there, and then the other half of our team are going out around Leeds and just serving the street guys out there with like tea and coffee and cakes and sandwiches. And we're just really hoping to bump into the same guys that we saw last night and to start initiating conversations with them and building up relationships with these guys. Just really sharing why we're out doing this in the cold and at night. Last year there were 13 guys sleeping up on those town hall steps each night that we went out. We had no idea until Johnny showed us, and he's just been fantastic at finding out from people where they're going to be sleeping, letting them know the June Project, when it's going to be happening, when to let them know. It's crazy.
We've just been going around town with the Nocturnal team, and it's been quite quiet to start off with, but we've just picked up with a few people, and the guys are just giving them tea and coffee at the moment. But a lot of the guys are quite interesting. They're not really up for being filmed, I guess for several reasons, to do with maybe they're afraid of being wanted by the police or any other guys who might be after them or something like that, and I guess just the kind of encroaching on their personal space. So we haven't actually get much film with them personally, but it's great to see these guys from a distance having conversations and blessing them with tea and coffee, and hopefully to get to talk to them about Jesus. Makes me whole. Just back with the media team from our time with the Nocturnal guys in the city centre. Just some really eye-opening scenes as we were going around the city centre, as the guys were talking to homeless guys, some guys on the street, some guys on the nights out and stuff like that. Just really encouraged to see the guys from June Project really bless the community, being bold in conversations about Jesus, God was really using them in those situations. So really encouraging and eye-opening night for us all, but really just praying now that these conversations that we have had can bear fruit that may not be seen for a long time, but just a real prayer that this little bit of Jesus' love can be shared throughout the city. So, morning everyone. After a brief night's sleep, after being on the towns with the Nocturnal team last night, we're now back in Hyde Park to go and ask the public the question of the day, which is, who is Jesus?
Who is Jesus? Is somebody that Mary and Joseph gave birth to.
Jesus was I think a really important man back in the day, even till today. I think he was one of the most influential people of our time.
In my eyes, Jesus is a man in the same way that Buddha is seen, that carried a message of love that he wanted to share and set an example for the people.
I guess to me, someone who I know a lot of people look to for support and hope and things like that, but for me, he's not really relevant for my life.
I think you'll see that some of the things he says were really wise and actually very true. And I have a lot of respect for Jesus.
Like a person, like a historical, political, biblical person, being, I guess, like a person from a long time ago.
That's good. That's good.
So I guess growing up, Jesus for me was somebody who I knew had paid for my sins, who I knew was a good person, but I didn't really understand the kind of magnitude of that. And sort of becoming a Christian for the last sort of few years, I've realised the significance of Jesus and the importance that he has in my life. I've kind of understood that he's not just my friend and my saviour, but he's also my father who desperately loves me, desperately wants the best for me, and somebody who I can turn to in every situation and know that he'll be there supporting me every step of the way.